Pacific Chapter Team. Let me be clear, I did want to write this book, but I also think I would have failed the famous marshmallow test, unable to delay gratification, because it always seems there is so much to get done now, given especially fast moments of danger and opportunity in the wake of the general election of 2016. But it worked. So now that the book is here, I'm grateful to many others who made the end game happen. At the Practicing Democracy Project, Emily Lynn, who also joined me in figuring out how to launch our first online organizing class in 2010, made it a practical priority, and Alyssa Ashcraft insistently managed the time. Thanks to Audra Wolfe, my hopeful, wise, and cheerfully ruthless editor, James Cook at Oxford, who always kept hope alive, Jonah Evans, whose team contributed original graphics, Rosie Greenberg, artist, teacher, and coach, and designer of the cover of this book, Endgame editor Barbara Smith Mandel, readers Danielle Allen, Rebecca Henderson, Catherine Pereira, Deb Roy, Doran Schrantz, and Margaret Levy. I'm grateful to my good friend and collaborator, Sarah El-Raheb Dagher, who brings pedagogical excellence and imagination, empowering leadership, and the joy of learning in all she does. Thanks to David Weil for his helpful insights into the workings of American labor. The 400-some students with whom I work every year in my classes are a source of continual new learning, enabled by the leadership of my head teaching fellows, Kate Hilton, Hope Wood, Rawan Zain, Shivani Kumar, Sachiko Sawa, Wing Don, Ashraf Hamza, Abel Keno, Anna Babowicz, Chuck Herman, Anita Krishnan, Vandika Shukla, Tony Kokines, Nur Masood, Markela Loss, Celine Lefrin Shath, Jake Waxman, Salma Sameh, and Lacey Conley. Mais Irksusi, whose energetic leadership, backed by board members Jennifer McCrae and Ian Simmons, transformed the Leading Change Network into a source of inspiration, action, and learning. Harvard. I'm also deeply grateful to those who contributed so much to my foundational learning. My good friend, teacher, collaborator, and colleague, the late Bernie Steinberg, with whom I learned so much about narrative, moral leadership, and my own traditions core to so much of this book. The late Richard Hackman, whose teaching, coaching, and mentoring transformed my pedagogy. Ruth Wagaman, my partner in developing these powerful pedagogical frameworks, especially in how to enable real teams to work. Theda Scotchpole, who offered such caring, strategic, and relentless support since I got here in 1991, including serving as my principal thesis advisor, friend, and collaborator. The wondrous Gerta Damo, who anchored all the moving parts. Adam Reich, with whom I reworked many of the core frameworks, including public narrative. Jane McAlevey, a kindred spirit and brilliant colleague, whose deep understanding of organizing, especially labor organizing, teaches and inspires. Joy Cushman, the committed developer of creative pedagogy in practice, campaign, and program design. Nisreen Haj Ahmed, a leader in the creative adaptation, innovation, and development of our pedagogy and practice, including, but not limited to, the Arab world. Dan Grandoni for creating the foundation of what would become LCN. Don Berwick, who saw the contribution our pedagogy and practice could make to the world of healing and health, initially built upon by Kate Hilton's work with Helen Bevan in the UK's NHS, and by Peja Stojicic, now leading People, Power, and Health, working to humanize healthcare practice. Yorit De Jong, who helped us to learn by training some 40 mayors each year. Farhan Latif, who invites us to work with American Muslim leaders each year. Jennifer Lerner, who showed our pedagogy could yield empirically measurable improvements in leadership practice. Hari Han, not only for the Santa Barbara intervention, but also for showing how excellent research can inform excellent practice. Mark Moore, Derek Bach, and Mary Jo Bain.